Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, hump day, hump your best days. Wednesday here, and we are going into a continuation of patience, patience, patience. We are not there yet. We still have a lot to get through before we're going to get that clear signal. And I do believe now, after what I'm saying, is that is going to be next week. It isn't going to be this week. Scalping, day trading, you saw it. You saw it with your own two eyes. Get full credit on that green close. You got a green. You made money on the one the day before, even though we had a red close. I tell you, that QQQ alert that I put out, or was it? That QQQ alert that I put out was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right there, 12:58 p.m. right after lunch, 2 minutes before, what was it, lunch or 1 o'clock. I missed the bottom by a minute, an actual minute. You got 400 on your, zero DTEs, better than 150% on your one DTEs, and the 2 and 3 DTEs, for Thursday and Friday, they worked out as well, greater than 50%. But again, we don't have what we need. I'll show it to you here in a minute. Yesterday, we got a green close. The streak has ended. That's the streak. The streak has ended. They can go and start it all over again right now. We've closed green twice in the last 9 trading sessions. So we are far, far from any form of blatant Bitcoin style go buy the dip. Very, very far away from that. Again, over on the spreads, yes, the 42.20, 2020, 42.20, 42.25s on Monday made 100%. They didn't close full credit, but yesterday did. We did hit plus 1%, just by a couple of pennies, but we did it. And over on QQQ, the exact same thing. 2 days in a row, plus 1%. 2 days in a row, we are trying to get to 360, but we haven't gotten there yet. 2 green closes in a row. 1.31% maximum there on Monday, 1.20% maximum there yesterday. It's all in the QQQ. It's all in the QQQ. So here's the problem that we've got right now, 423.63. Get that updated, get my plus 1%, minus 1% ready to go, and get you on over to the charts. Bitcoin holding. Here's your week to date, coming off a Sunday night. Bam, bam, up here right above the 2021 open, and chilling. So you got liquidity issues. You got a lot of liquidity that's over there. I had it up on to be shared, and I don't have it up on screen, so I will pull it up for you here. DXY. We're in the zone. We're right up here at 106.50. We've recovered everything here from over the weekend. Big issues over here. We'll extend this to the right. Yes. That's that big breaking point right there. And the same thing over here on, make sure I type it on right. Your US dollar, Japanese yen, same shit. You are continuing to push on up there. So there's absolutely nothing clear from those indicators right there. Your SPX this week, perfect little dip, beginning of the week, scared the shit out of a lot of people. Bear trapped 90% of people. Ba-bam, up here into 42.55. Yesterday, again, after that little sell-off, red close on Monday, ba-boom, on the gap up, right up to 42.60, go through the spreads room, the alert room, Boom, gap gets filled, off by 2 points, and boom, right back up. You got your problem here, that 42.55 area, 42.50 above it. That is going to be a neck breaker, and it's going to take a little bit of time, and it ain't going to be happening right now, because right now we are sitting here at futures negative. We're not breaking down, but we are negative. We are down 17 points on the S&P. We're down 92 points over here on the NQ. And we will go over that in a second, because again, this is a concern that I had, and I will continue to have it going through tonight. Here's your QQQ 5-day 15-minute chart. Obviously, well off our big buddy over there, 367.84 and 369.67. But we're holding. We're holding. Couple of months, or not a couple of months, earlier in the month, you guys remember I sat there, I paused in the video, and I started screaming at the top of my lungs, look at the fucking QQQ 360 calls. Well, it's the same exact scenario right now. Same thing. 360 calls are paying each and every day. Paid here on Monday. Bam. Paid here yesterday. Bam. Timing yesterday. Opening bell, almost 100%. Off of this call that I made, better than 400%. QQQ 360 calls are your scalpers, day traders, bread and butter. Going overnight, cut your dick off. Don't fucking do it. The VIX scared the shit out of everybody there on Monday. Here we are back under that big major trend line coming from the 2022 high levels. We haven't broken below 1811 yet. So again, nothing whatsoever is out there saying, go do it. So I'll bring you on to here, leave you here with this. Google. As I voiced my concerns about a worry, something I don't like about Google is it didn't dip. It never dipped. Got that last night. Google right there from a 138.81 close, and fuck off. You're going to be opening up down 10 points on Google. First time you've had a drop, and they beat. No, they beat. 144 was the estimate. They came in at 155. They beat on revenues. They beat on all kinds of things. Google finally got a dip. Big dip. Microsoft. Again, being concerned, you had that Microsoft fake print, was a very religious concern. Nothing to be concerned about. Went up here after hours, after the report, filled this gap from the very beginning over there in July. It's at the gap bottom, but still progressing. Show you here on a wider view where we're talking about with that gap. And this is your gap over here from earnings back here in July when they dropped down. That gap has been filled. It's been filled after hours, has not been filled in real time. For me, I want to see it filled in real time, so I will not be deleting this gap until it fills during regular trading hours. So here is the big problem. Besides Jerome Powell speaking after the market closes today, which nobody except futures traders can take advantage of it. And even them, they've got a very small window because he's speaking right before they're going to close futures for an hour, is Meta. We've traded Meta multiple times. And what we've traded on Meta, like I shared, was how you're not able to get through this 323 area. You know, that 323, 325, it's a big problem. You remember back here just a couple weeks ago, we sold the calls. We did the call credit spread. Money. Absolute money. Well, the other problem you've got here, I'll show you here on a 90-day. 90 days, okay? You can't get Meta down below this 298 level. You just can't. You can't get it to get down below 298 and stay there. Here was your big sell-off here into the August bottom. So yeah, you did break 298. Yes, you did. But can't get it to break down below 298. Now, where does this all come from? Come on. This is we've created the metaverse gap down from back in February of 2022, this gray area. That's the gray area we're trading in. Now, you don't need to be a fucking rocket scientist in any way, shape, or form and look at this and say, holy fucking fuck. How in the hell could anybody go get long on Facebook? So because Facebook is a major weight on the NASDAQ and it has a very strong influence on the S&P, and it's 100% identical to Google because the only two places you can run ads online are Facebook or Google. Every other place out there, they own it. They own the ads that are out there. So if Google's going to go and drop 10 points, call it 8% more or less, an 8% drop, or call it roughly, 25 points on Facebook, on Meta, that's going to fuck things up. So foot off the gas, day trade all you like, but nowhere near having a full confirmation so that we can start moving forward and focusing on Thanksgiving. Have a great Wednesday. Enjoy yourselves. Catch you guys in the chat room.